What in the world is a CRM for a hotel anyways? I've got my partner, Susan Tucker, here to shed some light on this situation. Hotels have been using the same legacy systems for years, but the buyers have changed a lot. Shouldn't your sales and catering solution? Let's go. Susan, how you doing Friday? Welcome to the InnSync Show.
Happy Friday. Thanks for having me.
Hey, I can't wait to have our conversation. We finally had a chance to connect on InnSync, and today we're going to talk about something near and dear to our hearts, CRMs / sales and catering software for hotels. I've got Susan Tucker, my partner, and operations at Lure Agency. So welcome.
Thank you. I'm also known as the Getter Dunner.
Oh, I like that. Getter Dunner. Yes.
Get it done.
Yes, indeed you do. So hotels have been using the same legacy systems forever. But as you and I have talked about many times before, the buyer's journey has completely changed. In fact, we're going to talk about the 96% of what used to be is sales is now marketing, which is a huge shift. So sales and catering / CRMs, shouldn't they change as well?
Absolutely.
So let's start with this. What is a CRM for hotels anyways, Susan Tucker? Get her Dunner.
Getter Dunner. Great question. So technically speaking, a CRM is a customer relationship management system. It's a technology for managing all a company's or a salesperson's relationships and interactions with customers and potential customers. Now, there's CRMs, which a lot of people have treated as a glorified Rolodex, and there's sales and marketing platforms. There are a lot of sales and marketing platforms that have a CRM feature, but if you actually utilize a CRM and the sales and marketing platform portion of it, it is such a powerful tool. So that's basically what a CRM is.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a mouthful there. You're right. There's been a little bit of confusion, even from this standpoint, is the term CRMs used in a lot of other industries. And then we've got the sales and catering platform. So there's a lot of crossover and some confusion there. So I appreciate you doing that setup here. So how can hotel sales teams benefit from a sales and marketing automation platform, not to be confused with the sales and catering platform?
They are two different things with two different ways that they help you interact with prospects and customers, right? Mm-hmm. A sales and marketing automation platform is a way for sales and marketing, obviously, to bring all the efforts together. Hotel sales teams have the ability to expand their funnel by nurturing prospects and opportunities that have either been forgotten about or never even considered. Thinking about those folks that are hotel or client turndowns, they came into the system, they maybe did a site visit at one point, they have found you at some point, they go in the system, they get stuck in the system, you never ever talk to them again. Frankly, I think that's a lot of low-hanging fruit. It's a waste. Isn't like the hardest part about finding new clients and customers is finding them. And then once you get them in your system, it's just so much easier. So if you use a sales and marketing automation platform, it's a way to bring it all together.
And also in the background too, it's been a very eye-opening experience for you and I to learn that oftentimes hotel salespeople are only in contact with their existing clients or customers when they need something, not when their prospects and their customers need something. That misalignment is really costing hotels. They're leaving money on the table because this is a long buyer cycle, right? People just don't wake up in the morning and go, oh my gosh, you know what? I need a meeting or an event planned today. It doesn't work that way. So I'm assuming having these tools in your tool belt, you're able to continually stay top of mind, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And just give better use of your time. We're all stretched thin. It's a better use of your time and stay top of mind for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's harder than ever to be top of mind these days. We're absolutely inundated with our cell phones and spams and calls that we don't pick up anymore. We don't have to pick up because we know that it actually says is a spam call. I think having the ability to stay in contact consistently, adding value, sometimes a little bit of entertainment to their lives, maybe even get them to chuckle, can also... Edutainment, indeed, yes. So what are some examples of some workflows that hotel sales teams could use?
That's a great question. And I'm going to apologize in advance because I'm probably going to geek out a little bit because I get really excited.
No, what?
I get really excited about marketing and ways that we can do it better. Work smarter, not harder. That's my motto. So there are so many different ways that hotel sales teams can use sales and marketing automation. Let's start at the top. Segmentation. When you have a potential opportunity, lead, prospect, whatever you call a person that'll buy something, event space from you at some time, you have opportunities, you have definites, you have site visits, you have client turndowns, you have hotel turndowns. There are different ways that you can send emails based on where they are in the segments. Let's say they're a definite. You can send them a thank you series of follow-up emails. Thank you for booking with me. Oh, I'm excited that you booked and your event is a week away and here's how you can prepare for it. You can really get sophisticated with how you communicate with your prospects based on where they are in the sales cycle. Another really fun way that you can use software is through lead scoring. So let's say it gives you an opportunity to connect with a prospect in a way that is not cold. So you would be able to see in the platform if they visited your meetings page for 5 minutes, or if they went to a specific blog post and they read all the blog posts about smaller events. So it'll score the leads, and then you can follow up with them in a way that's not cold. So it really helps you build that relationship. A little bit creepy, maybe, I don't know, a little bit stalky that they're visiting.
No, that's what you got to be very careful. We've talked about that.
You have to be really careful with how you communicate with them. So you're not like a creepy, oh, hey, I saw you were on this page 2 seconds ago. No, you can't do that. But maybe you can pick up the phone and be like, small meetings. I don't know what you would say exactly, but you would figure that out. You can also let people set appointments with you directly through the software, which is pretty exciting. One way we're using it, and it's just a way to put a face to a name with AI, all the rage. It's in the humanity out of relationship building. So
it sure has.
Video, and Cory has a great example of just a thank you page welcome video, or a thank you for setting an appointment with me welcome video. And by the way, you may like these other resources. Hey, I'm looking forward to meeting you in person, or looking forward to connecting with you. So you can automate that. Another way we use it, which is a core product offering that we have here at Lawyer Agency, is we create lead magnets. So people download a lead magnet, they get a series of automations that follow up with them. We put them in specific buckets. We nurture them through a sequence to hopefully they'll book with you, and if not, they're still in our system. And then there's so many more ways. But the last way I'll talk about today is, which is the one that's most exciting to me, is to create custom triggers, like a triggered email based on the page that they visited. We're talking a little bit about lead scoring. Let's say they did visit your meetings page. There could be an email that kind of just follows up like automatically. So it's working for you. It's just like having an assistant that works for you 24/7. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth, the sales assistant. So I know there's been this silo between marketing and sales, right? But now we're talking about these metrics that actually in our last blog post regarding HubSpot's study, 96% of the research people already do themselves before they reach out to sales. So it's a hotel sales team's in their best interest to align themselves with marketing, because the marketing arm can be their best friend. And as you just described, when you've got some of these highly personalized automations and touch points that you can connect, it's almost like you have your own personal sales assistant working for you 24/7, because as we know, sometimes this activity does not happen between 9 to 5. It's after hours. It could be late at night. These people are doing research. They're looking at your hotel. They're trying to find out if your venue and or your team is the right fit for them. When you've got this deployed for your team, it's almost like it's in the background and it's stealthy and it's working 24/7 for you when you're asleep at night. You had mentioned one of the workflows that I've got set up. I encourage everybody to go to my calendar, schedule an appointment with me. There's a vested interest in there because it gives the ability for somebody that's trying to get in contact with me to pick the time and the date that works best for them. Most of the time they like that, but there's a little vested interest for us because once they do that, they're into our system. They are first, when they schedule that appointment, they do get that email bounce back like you talked about. In fact, I'm wearing this exact same shirt in it. And it says, hey, appreciate you taking some time to schedule some time with me. And then it gives just a little bit of a warm intro of what to expect during a call. What a great way to just drop little personalized hints. Again, using automation at a very high, I know we talk about AI all the time, but I think people are already oversaturated with it. And I think appropriateness is now going to be the hot term. And I see so many times just going all in on AI and people are like, we want authenticity. We want real connections. So I think we got to be very conscious of using a lot of these tools responsibly, because when you do use them, and you just described several amazing applications, it can turbocharge your sales and just take everything to the next level, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just thinking we're all stretched thin. Our to-do lists are longer and longer and longer and longer. If you can take some of the bulk of it off in a warm, automated way, if that's even a term, then it's going to free you up to do other things that are more meaningful. Like, it's just, not that this is not meaningful, but that require you to be there in person. To me, it's an exciting tool that I think every business, regardless if you're a hotel sales team or not, should be utilizing, because it really helps you free up time. It helps you be smart with your marketing. And it really, like we've said before, is like a 24/7 assistant.
Love that. Awesome. I knew you'd crush this one. Before we leave, Susan, what are you up to now? And where can people find you, by the way?
I am up to being the getter doner at Lure Agency. And if I could do a little shameless plug for that, I guess this is the opportunity. Be sure to stop by Lucy's Lounge.
Oh, yes.
.com, Lucy's/lounge, and step inside our virtual speakeasy, because it's something that's near and dear to my heart. We've got music lists, we've got cocktail recipe books, we've got fun ways for you to interact and to be a part of our world. So you can find me on LinkedIn at Susan-Tucker and at lureagency.com.
Hey, by the way, I heard that Lucy's Lounge is having a happy hour on one of those drinks I believe you came up with. What's one of the titles of that one of those drinks?
The Conversion Cosmo.
That's so great. In fact, you just reminded me, because we want to actually print that book. It's going to be a great lead behind piece.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
You can download that at Lucy's Lounge, by the way. There's some great recipes
for
in there.
free. No opt-in required.
That's right. That's right. Hey, thank you for spending a few minutes with me on the InnSync Show.
Thank you for having me.
I can't wait for us to get together once again. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.